welcome back to my YouTube video. So in this video I'm gonna discuss a serious issue which most of the English learners face, and while in my learning stage, while I am learning this language as a totally beginner, so I felt the same thing which you are feeling right now. That is, we don't have time to practice English. We have to test ourselves practice, and I can manage listening, I can manage writing, but I can't manage speaking. I can't manage reading because I don't have time. So for this issue, I have not been going to the school for past 3 days as I am feeling feverish, suffering from the cough, I am suffering from the fever. Instead of these things, I am making the YouTube videos after 2 days. Why? Because I have a strong grit to make YouTube videos. I am not here just to gain the sympathy that I am not well since I am making the videos. My motive is just to say that if you have grit to do something, if you are passionate, if you are intrigued into something, if you develop an interest, I want to do this and come what may, I have to do this by any cost. Only then you will able to understand English, and the same concept follows in the English language. You are making excuses. I don't have any friend with whom I can practice English. I don't have enough time to read, to write, or to listen something as I am busy. So let me tell you one thing. Everyone is busy in their life. Everyone is busy, but do remember that everyone has 24 hours in a day, but it just totally depends on you how do you utilize it. Maybe it sounds bitter, but yeah, it is truth. If you don't have enough time to practice English, if you don't have enough time to fulfill your grit, to fulfill your passion, then I am sorry, you will not be able to do anything, because you are just wasting your time. You are not utilizing the time into the useful things. If you are a school student, if you are a college student, while going to the school, you can just something like that and start reading. And the words which you find are like the words which attract your attention, please write it down. Write it down in the phone, in the notepad, or if you have any separate notebook, then it is well and good to practice them. Just not to write it down, then at the immediate moment try to search. You have Google now, everyone uses Google. While traveling, you can use the Google to find the words, to find their exact meanings, and to find the other relatable examples. So in this way, while traveling, you can do your reading part. And if you are not comfortable in doing the reading part, you can use your headphone while traveling. You are on the bus, and if you are in the car, so you can just put your headphones to your ears and start listening to any English podcast. And while listening, just focus on their pronunciation way. So in this way you can learn. In this way you can learn in your busy schedules, because everyone has 24 hours. And you have to understand this concept. Come what may, if you want to speak English, then you have to speak English firstly. I don't know the exact reason, but most of the English learners make excuses. They just want to escape from the speaking part. They just want to escape from the part which they have to do by their self on. They can manage reading, okay. Someone has paused the vlog and then reading that is enough, okay. Listening is okay, but while writing, this is the most important thing that every English learner must do in order to speak English in the beginning level. But you are escaping from these things. You are more focusing, you are more consuming the content, you are wasting your productivity level in consuming the more content and not in implementing the content. You are not productively utilizing your time. You are giving too much enough time to listening things. Listening is okay, and listening is the first part of speaking English practice. But it doesn't mean that you just spend your whole time, of 4 parts in just listening. Because listening will only help you if you are able to understand, if you are able to write what you listen, and if you are able to speak what you have listened. So don't make excuses that we are not free, we have a so busy schedule. I have lot many things in my plate, I have lot many things on my plate. You can't say I have lot many things on my plate, because everyone has lot many things on their own plate, and you don't know they are more burdened than you, they are more busy than you. But since something, they are utilizing their time, and that is why they are able to speak English, they are able to practice every part of the English without any stress, as they are enjoying the journey without any stress. They are enjoying the journey without making any excuses. I don't have time to speak English, I don't have to read, I don't have enough time to read English, to write English, to speak English. You can write it down. Please start from the listening and the writing level, please. Yes, these things. And now, as you can see, I am able to communicate. Please listen something. If the things which you have listened, try to write it down, all those things. And if you are not able to write it down at the beginning level, so please watch my previous video on this. In that video, so I have given you something like a 20 part of the 20 type of the topics on which you can start writing practice, because that is the basic level. If you are not able to write upon the basic things which you are doing regularly, or that is like your dreams, your hobbies, or something like that, then we can't expect from the person who is not able to write the basic things, so how can he or she write advanced level things? So just take baby steps. You just want to see your results in just one night, but that is not possible, my friends. This is not possible. Life is not a bed of roses. There are so many hurdles in the life, and you can't expect your results overnight. You have to take baby steps. Gradually you start improving yourself on. So you don't need anybody to practice with whom I can practice, or who judge me. You are only the judge. You are utilize your time. Try to find the time in between the things you are doing. So thank you. This is all for this video. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you find this video helpful, please do like, share and comment.